We are so back. Not that we ever left. Buenos freaking dias, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Carl Farm and YouTube channel. First video of the summer. It's very exciting. It's all just very exciting. We got a lot in this video, a lot of different projects over the last few weeks. A lot of interesting, diverse content coming up for you. So stay tuned.
Alright guys, we got a piece of 1-inch pipe that's like 6 feet long. Stand next to this. Is this tall enough? You're 6 foot, allegedly. Where are we gonna put that? Oh.
Unload the other two.
Well, never mind.
I'm going up to fix a broken pipe that was hit by the grader operator.
And we don't know who the grader operator was. You could
We are choosing not to mention it.
Could have been really anybody, really. I mean, who knows who the grader operator was?
Yeah, the lines aren't marked.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's a big unit right there.
It's been impeding my grading for 25 years.
25 years. What do you call a? You know how cows are like bovine? What do you call what's a pig?
You just took animal science.
I took animal science, but like not well. Are the cows in the west pasture without water at the current moment?
Nope.
They're not. Why are they not?
Because there was enough water in the tank to
Oh, sweet.
keep the troughs.
Release the hound. You drinking beer at 7 o'clock in the morning? No, I didn't think so. That'd be funny though.
Diet Pepsi sponsor us, or Pepsi. What in God's name are you doing? Oh, never mind. This is standard practice.
Channel locks are really good for this.
Gerald!
Just one scoop.
Who the heck is this guy? Okay. What the heck is this guy doing? What are you doing? Get over here. Check out this view, guys. Pretty sick. Go on. Good boy. You hit another water line?
Yeah, I hit that one like a month ago.
A month ago? What have you been doing, Gerald?
I don't have the eyesight I used to.
Okay. Now we gotta go down there and farm.
Alright, our first order of business is I gotta replace a time clock on this John Deere booster, this water pump here at the home ranch. There's our clock right here. I'm not gonna lie, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but Gerald said it'll be fine, and yeah.
There she is right there.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to hear me. We'll just get her done. Hazard pay. Who knows if it's gonna work? I'm not on the testing committee. Nice job here in line 6. Runs as well here at the home ranch. Got central filtration for the grip. Pumping 1,400 gallons a minute right now. Running just under 80 psi. Sending the water to them sprinklers over there. It's one of the last diesel boosters we have. Guys, I know my electrical work looks god awful, and I can admit that, okay? Try not to hate in the comments. Peep the lamb plane. Pretty slick piece of equipment. And here's the field we're watering with that pump. Nice field of spinach here. There might be some arugula on the other side. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not strapped with the planning schedule today. Well guys, remember when I said I'm not on the testing committee? We're on the testing committee. Okay, so I just got here and I set the clock to go off in like 3.5 hours, or no, 4 hours. And so that the water would shut off at 7:30. And we're about, it's close enough. Motor is off, and I was concerned, however, the motor just shut off. I'm pretty stoked. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna go check the field, and if there might still be a little bit of water coming out at the sprinklers. Guys, this is huge. We still got water. The time clock worked. My installation did not fail. I will get to keep my job. This is huge. I mean, this is the best thing since sliced bread. Now I gotta get out of here without hitting a valve. Also, it is go time. We got one, count them, 2 lamb planes in the same field. This is a big unit. And more amazing romaine we've got. It's on my way home from checking the well, and they're cutting some spinach at the vineyard. Let's check it out. Fast forward a little bit, they entrusted me with my own field, and it's home 1, the home ranch, our first ranch, and it's lot 1. I don't think that was intentional, but this is an omen that I'm about to lock in generational yields right here. I gotta channel my inner Franklin. I'll have to talk to Dad, who farmed this before Franklin, because I know Clarence is Franklin's dad. And Carl, the original Carl of Carl Farm and Man YouTube channel, back before they had YouTube. Apparently they used to not have YouTube back in like the 1800s or something. I don't know. That's what people have been saying. I don't know if I buy it, but.
All right, here's the field. We picked up the pipes yesterday. First order of business. So we got to run the Lilliston, the big unit. Look at this thing. It's a freaking beast. It is a beast. We bought this. I remember when we bought this. It was an upgrade from our 1 and 2 halves. So usually we got 1 bed and 2 halves. But now we're doing everything on 3s because we're big time, right?
People know us. You know, we're kind of big time around here.
Here's the deal. Per the boss man, first pass, we're going to go 1 off our 3s. Second pass, we're gonna go 2 off our 3s, and then when we get the perfecta, we're gonna make it even. Yeah. Okay, we chilling. Why is that like? Why did that make a mess when I did that? Oh well. Okay. Engine oil is a go. Let's get her fired up. Oh. Can you tell I've never driven this tractor before? Nope. Okay. What is it not in neutral? Okay, we got a parking brake. Okay, we're in neutral there. Aha. Okay. We'll let her warm up a little bit. Have a little coffee. What y'all know about Verve coffee? Verve coffee is peak. It's just the best. It really is. Alright, we're gonna get right to it here. So, first, there it is. I think, yeah. If we, and also something to keep in mind, this Lilliston is an absolute beast. So, I mean, it's like 20 feet wide, and this tractor is kind of tiny. I mean, relatively speaking. So we gotta be a little delicate, so I don't do a bunch of wheelies. Let me just make sure we're in the right gearing here, because you know, we go too fast, we might pop a wheelie, and that would be bad. We are going backwards though. So like I said, we're gonna start by going one bed off, and that's just so by the time we're done working the field, we're even. In the middle to me. Now the question is, what's the gearing? Because I kind of want to go about 5 miles an hour. But I'm not sure. Okay, make sure we're in forward. We're in 1. Go. We'll give her a little more gas. I thought this was one of those where you could just like boom boom. Whoops. Alright, let's try again. Almost done with the first pass, and we appear to have lost a part. That's supposed to be on there, like those other discs up the front. So it appears that the
bolts just kind of sheared off of it. I don't know. We'll have to investigate. All right, fog cleared. Back up and running again. Working on the third pass now. We're about done here. All right, we're done with the Lilliston. Now we got the Perfecta, or I guess a lot of you probably call it a field cultivator, but it's for beds, so it's a Perfecta. Just have to change a few teeth or two because they fell off. I already got one done. Second one is right here, and I got a bolt, I got a point, and we're gonna get her sorted out. We got the Perfecta sorted out. We're gonna get right back to it, knocking these beds down. All right, here's the situation, everybody. We got the Perfecta ink done. Okay, it's looking pretty solid, you know. We might still have to mulch it though. I mean, I worked it 3 times with the Lilliston. I worked it 3 times with the Perfecta, and it's still, we've got, you know, this junk and this junk. And the thing about an 80 is, like, if you had a 40, you could just knock the clods off with the harrow. With the 80, that's not how this works. Sorry about the wind. So stay tuned. There may be some mulching going on. So it's looking pretty good, but this looks better. Dune Company's got the mulcher out here, getting the seed bed ready to plant. Yeah, we decided to mulch it. It's just how it goes, you know? No clods. Very nice. We have a lot of clods like that. We like to mulch it. You know, mulching is really expensive, but sometimes circumstances of the previous groundwork / pre-irrigation / harvest just doesn't work out. So here we are. It's all good though. Getting a stand, most important. Looking pretty sweet. She's ready to plant. I think that's about gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching. You know, really, first video back. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Go follow the Instagram at Carl Farming Man if you're not. I think a lot of you came from Instagram, but if you're not already following the Instagram, give me a follow at Carl Farming Man. And as always, wait, I'm trying to drive. Wait, hang on, let me get this. Let me get mine. Okay, here we go. As always, toodles.